So Doug, Don, this is a platinum record that you got here. Tell me about it. Is there a story behind it?
There is quite a story behind it. This is a platinum record from MCA Records for my support in getting a song started in the early 80s. Not just in Winnipeg, but nationally and then internationally. And the story starts, as many of them do, with me and a beautiful blonde who was my then wife, and needed to take a holiday in December of '79, and tried to get as far away as I could. And the farthest away I could get was Fiji. Mm-hmm. So the first day in Fiji, went out to walk on the beach, and it was all but deserted. So as we're walking along the beach, I see a tent. And as we get closer, there's a tent with about 3 or 4 guys standing there. And as I get closer again, the tent has a Canadian flag in Fiji. So I went up to one of the guys standing outside the tent. And I said, "Hey, you guys from Canada?" And he looked at me a minute and said, "Good morning, gotta be a morning smile." Well, my beautiful wife plunged into the ocean because she was scantily clad, let's put it that way. So a long discussion ensued, and of course the guys were from Winnipeg, and they were working their way by boat over to Australia. And so we had a pleasant chat. How did the Bombers do? They lost. How did the Jets do? They lost. How did you do? Broke even. And that was that. Well, in March of '80, I received a parcel in the mail. Is this going on too long? Because there's more.
No, that's...
You sure now?
I'm sure now.
You asked for it.
That's right.
How did we start? Oh yeah, the record.
Okay, the record.
And anyway, in March, I got a parcel at the radio station, KY 58, and a little note inside from a lady, a young woman, who said, "You met my brother on the beach in Fiji. And he has heard a song in Australia that he thinks you should play." And okay, so I pulled it out and played it, and it became the most requested song in the entire province almost immediately. As a matter of fact, I was seated at a hockey game with a program director from one of the other radio stations, and he said, "I had a terrible experience this week." I said, "What?" He said, "Our most requested song is a song we don't play." I said, "You mean the one I'm playing?" He said, "That very one." Well, Jack Skelly, who was a great promoter and connected with MCA Records, got on the horn to Los Angeles and said, "I want 25,000 copies of this for Winnipeg." They said, "There are 50 in all of North America." He said, "I want 25,000. They sold 25,000 in Montreal, and it just went on and on and on. Now, should I tell you the name of the song?
Oh, sure. Why don't you?
The song is "Shaddap Your Face" by Joe Dolce. What's the matter, you? Gotta no respect. It's not so bad, shut up your face.
Okay.
Huge hit. Well, platinum record hit.
Right.
Okay. So that was kind of interesting, don't you think?
Yes.
However.
Oh, there's more.
There is more.
There's more.
Wait. There's more.
Okay.
If you phone right now, I'll tell you the
Stay tuned, folks.
I'll tell you the next thing. A few years ago, 3 to be exact, I had need to update my will. And so a lot of lawyers won't update a will from somebody who has children. Mm-hmm. Now, my children are between the ages of 49 and 61. So I yodeled just then.
Yes.
And so I said, "Well, no, I have progeny, but they're not. Are they children?" "Well, yes." No. Because the old saying, "Where there's a will, there's a lawsuit." Mm-hmm. So I finally found a gentleman, very nice gentleman, by reputation, to help update my will. So I went down to his office, downtown Winnipeg, and spent a very pleasant hour and a half with him. And I had my daughter with me. And as we're leaving, we're waiting for the elevator to take us down from his office. And he said quite casually, "You know, I'm often asked, have I ever met any celebrities? And I tell them, just one, on a beach in Fiji." I said, "You?" He said, "Me." I looked at my daughter and said, "The world is about this big around." And then I said to him, "I got this. What did you get?"
And that's the story of Fiji.
You bet.